ChrisJAnderson, Infectious Generosity, the Ultimate Idea Worth Spreading. Dive into the compelling exploration of generosity in Infectious Generosity, the Ultimate Idea Worth Spreading by ChrisJAnderson. This book challenges conventional perceptions of charity, urging us to look beyond mere intentions to the tangible impact of our contributions. As you explore this summary, you'll uncover the tension between altruism and real-world outcomes, and the growing scrutiny both donors and recipients apply to philanthropic efforts. Learn how strategic generosity, when aligned with actual needs, can spark lasting change and inspire a cascade of positive actions. Whether it's rethinking donations, adopting a culture of giving in workplaces, or understanding the profound effects of generosity on both personal and communal well-being, Anderson's insights provide a roadmap for making your goodwill truly impactful. Buckle in for a thought-provoking journey that not only redefines giving but also showcases its potential as a catalyst for genuine societal improvement.
Generosity with purpose. Imagine you're about to make a donation. What drives you? Is it the desire to alleviate stress or bring happiness, to inspire others to be generous, or simply because it makes you feel good about yourself? These motivations often go unquestioned, yet the conversation around giving has increasingly shifted towards balancing intention with tangible outcomes. For far too long, society has emphasized the glory of the giver, with ancient traditions and modern practices like tax incentives focusing on the act of giving rather than its impact. While grand gestures of financial generosity generate admiration, they do not always translate into true societal benefit. This has sparked a movement calling for reflection and re-evaluation, no longer satisfied with good intentions alone. Take the example of the notable donation to rebuild the Notre Dame Cathedral after a fire. While this act was well-meaning, critics questioned its societal impact, suggesting that the same resources could address more pressing issues like housing or hunger. This criticism prompted a broader discussion: what truly defines meaningful charity? While intentions are noble, the effectiveness of giving is measured in real-world progress, and this principle applies to everyday situations too. A well-meaning compliment to a coworker may backfire if misunderstood, proving that good intentions aren't enough. The key is finding a balance. Generosity shouldn't be about cold calculations, but aligning contributions to genuine needs makes a difference. For the everyday giver, understanding how to ensure lasting change becomes crucial. Before donating, one should reflect on the desired outcome and assess if it matches the needs of the beneficiary, not merely fulfilling personal gratification. Clarifying expectations, demanding accountability, and considering the broader effects of one's generosity ensure a deeper impact. Embracing this more thoughtful approach to giving not only honors the intentions of the donor but elevates the dignity of the recipient by fostering genuine growth and avoiding unintended consequences like pity or wasteful practices. Real generosity transcends acts of kindness by intertwining compassion with focused impact, ensuring that every gift truly uplifts and empowers. Cultivating generosity at work. In the fast-paced world of business, nurturing a spirit of giving within organizations often falls by the wayside. However, leaders have the unique ability to influence and foster a culture of generosity. To do this effectively, it begins with an honest assessment of the current cultural state. By gathering feedback from employees through anonymous surveys, leaders can understand how often generosity is observed and identify barriers to resource sharing. This candid feedback helps uncover discrepancies between desired values and actual behaviors, ensuring transparency and building trust. Once these gaps are identified, it's crucial to celebrate and publicize acts of generosity within the team. Sharing stories of employees who have gone above and beyond not only highlights those behaviors but also sets a powerful standard for others. Recognizing these exemplary actions openly rewards positive behavior and encourages a culture of peer modeling. Integrating generosity into performance metrics is another vital step. By embedding acts such as mentoring, volunteering, or participating in community initiatives into evaluations, organizations reinforce the value they place on generous behavior. Creating a sense of fun and competition around these acts, like nominating team members for value awards, can make fostering generosity engaging and rewarding. Linking these efforts with inclusion initiatives ensures that every voice is valued, enriching the organizational tapestry. Leaders must lead by example, fully engaging in these initiatives themselves, whether it's mentoring staff or volunteering. Demonstrating a commitment to the culture reinforces credibility. Encouraging diverse perspectives, valuing curiosity, and incorporating compassion into hiring and promotions are essential for a genuine cultural transformation. Regularly monitoring participation and feedback ensures that the organization stays aligned with its goals. Ultimately, embedding care and appreciation into the organizational ethos allows generosity to flourish naturally. Employees who feel valued and respected tend to mirror that attitude towards peers and customers alike. Especially in today's high-pressure business environments, deliberate efforts to kindle the flames of cooperation can transform organizations. Leaders who harness this infectious generosity create a team dynamic capable of withstanding challenges and thriving amid disruptions. Think of generosity as an ocean where each action sends out ripples, propelling the entire organization forward. Ripples of generosity. Imagine dropping a stone into a pond, where a small act creates waves that ripple outward, touching lives far and wide. This metaphor encapsulates how a seemingly modest gesture can snowball into transformative change across communities. Picture a multinational bank launching financial literacy seminars for disadvantaged youth. Employees dive in as mentors, fulfilling their desire to make a difference. As they give back, their enthusiasm inspires a major client to fund more schools, sparking a chain reaction. Media coverage draws further sponsorship, and soon, government grants support the cause. This cascade uplifts the young, strengthens the bank's community ties, and influences policies to widen financial literacy access. More join in, amplifying the impact. Real-life examples, like Patagonia's audacious "Don't Buy This Jacket" campaign, illustrate this phenomenon. In 2011, the outdoor retailer challenged consumerism on Black Friday, promoting sustainability instead. The bold move highlighted their eco-friendly practices, attracting environmentally conscious buyers and sparking competition among other brands to follow suit. As a result, recycling and anti-waste became mainstream, reshaping market and societal norms. The key to such momentum is social proof, where people mimic actions perceived as right by observing others. Leaders harness this mindset by showcasing values through campaigns, workspaces, and communications that celebrate giving, making generosity not only visible but also culturally ingrained and self-sustaining. By prominently featuring these initiatives, like displaying achievements in newsletters or highlighting project artifacts in office spaces, organizations cultivate a culture of progress and engagement. Setting ambitious targets, like doubling the number of summer camp scholarships, turns giving into a shared mission, tapping into our collective desire to advance. This approach reflects the vision of philanthropic pioneers like Rockefeller and Carnegie, whose strategic investments laid the groundwork for many lasting civic and charitable institutions. Through visible, impactful actions, generosity transforms into a collaborative force, capable of generating enduring ripples of benefit throughout society. Generosity's ripple effect. Generosity transforms business practices, yielding benefits both externally and internally. When generosity flows outward, it inspires others and begins a ripple effect that bolsters momentum for positive action. But importantly, these effects aren't limited to external audiences, they deeply affect the givers themselves as well. Neurological studies reveal that when we engage in acts of kindness, our brains light up with the same pleasure usually triggered by food and money. This biological inclination suggests that uplifting others enriches our own lives, contributing joy, purpose, and meaning. Take healthcare leader Johnson & Johnson as a prime example. Besides innovating in medical treatments, the company invests significantly in community health initiatives, tackling challenges like premature births, HIV prevention, and improving nursing education standards. These complex commitments require strategic coordination, even across different sectors. Yet, they yield immense returns, embodying the credo that to thrive, companies must genuinely serve communities. This proactive investment in health equity boosts employee pride, enhances talent recruitment, builds customer loyalty, and sustains strong financial performance, including increased dividends compared to competitors. Even small businesses can harness the power of generosity. Consider a local restaurant that decides to donate leftover bread and produce to combat food waste and support hunger programs. Not only does this action lead to savings on disposal costs and tax benefits, but it also motivates staff to participate by bringing in unused items from their homes. This collective involvement fosters a culture of sustainability and community engagement, enhancing employee camaraderie and loyalty. As the restaurant's reputation for social responsibility grows, it attracts more customers and even garners interest from local politicians and business leaders who wish to replicate such effective programs. Perhaps what's most remarkable is how small gestures, when rooted in genuine need, can generate widespread positive change. By concentrating on tangible outcomes, businesses cultivate a culture of holistic value that transcends initial donor intentions or recipient benefits. Corporate generosity doesn't merely aim to fix problems, it positions business as a nurturing force that addresses rather than exploits complex societal issues. In times when social systems are strained, the purpose-driven generosity of companies can offer meaningful solutions. These efforts, when creatively directed towards long-term progress rather than immediate gains, unleash compounding ripple effects far beyond what anyone might first envision.
In Infectious Generosity, ChrisJAnderson skillfully shifts our focus from mere charitable inclinations to the outcomes they foster, encouraging a deeper understanding of effective philanthropy. As you've discovered in this summary, meaningful generosity is not only about the giver's intent but also about the actual, measurable change it can provoke. By highlighting the role of accountability and impact assessment in philanthropy, this book guides us in aligning our support with recipients' true needs, promoting a cycle of sustainable benefits. Anderson's insights extend beyond philanthropy into organizational culture and personal fulfillment, illustrating how strategic generosity can empower individuals and businesses alike. The culmination of the book's message is clear: when generosity is thoughtfully directed, it becomes a transformative force, inspiring ripples of change that advance both individual gratification and community well-being. This ultimate idea invites us all to spread kindness with purpose and precision, magnifying our collective capacity for good.